Hi guys, welcome back to the Acting Daddy channel and welcome back to the start of a new series with myself and my good friend Andrew Connor. Now, if you don't know me by now, even though you're watching this video on my channel, I'm Stephen Gidwayne and I'm an actor based in Manchester, and I will let Andy introduce himself.
Hello, my name's Andrew Connor and I'm trying not to do that thing, with the self-tapes. Like where you give your name and agent and all that stuff. I'm trying not to do that. So,
You're fine, mate.
And so even though I'm an actor, I don't like to self-promote.
Andy's an actor based in Wirral, in Liverpool. We met around 7-8 years ago on one of our past projects. A comedy web series that some of you may have seen. It was on Facebook, it was on YouTube, it was also on Amazon Prime. It was called Rebound. And that's something I'm going to be talking a little bit about today. The point of this series is we're two acting daddies trying to make our way in the industry, and that's what this channel is about. So there's going to be a few episodes talking about creating your own work as a dad, trying to make your way in the industry as a dad, and just everything else that's involved. So firstly, we'll talk Rebound, because that's how we met.
Yeah.
So I came. Where was the audition? That was at a Futureworks.
Yes, we did locally.
Manchester
and stuff.
Yeah, it was at Futureworks with yourself and Andrew Ball.
That's right, Andrew Ballshaw.
Yeah, he was in there. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
I enjoyed
it. Actually, in all honesty, the audition was a fun one.
Yeah.
Because when we talk to them, there's people that, there are people there.
There's people watching.
Yeah, right.
Hello.
To me right now, I'm talking to a camera.
As it stands, there's no one behind.
Yeah. So, if you think I'm talking to you and you're like in your front room or something bullshit,
that's the hope that we're going for. That's the feel we're going for, anyway. Just before I do forget as well, I just want to give a shout out to Simon Naylor and 53.2, because that's where we're filming this, not in my old bedroom at my mum's. So a bit of a different feel, but shout out to them because they've let us film here for free. So shout out to them. But back to Rebound.
So I'm thanking Simon then, pointing there, but he's over there. So.
So back to Rebound, and the audition was probably one of the fun ones that I've had.
Yeah.
Because it was just me and you having a bit of a laugh, basically.
Yes. Then we done a bit of improvisation, and that's where I figured out the contrast between Manc and Scouse.
Yeah.
I say Scouse, I'm from Wirral, so Scouse has been going off the tits right now if they hear me talk like that. He's not scally. Could be a scally, but I'm a Scouser. But no, I like that with the contrast, because I got you to do scripted work on it.
Yeah.
But also improvised it.
Yes.
And we improvised
we bounced off each other quite well.
Yeah.
Which you may see in this series.
And I just thought to myself, well, that works.
But I wanted to talk as well about, so obviously at the time of creating Rebound, you was a dad. You was a dad. I wasn't a dad at that point.
Yes.
But you was a dad.
Yes.
So I wanted you to talk a little bit about, obviously I can jump in as well, because obviously we had issues that we dealt with together, because regardless of whether you're a dad or not, you will find issues in creating your own work. But as a dad, how did you find it creating your multi-award winning web series?
Well, funnily enough, and I'm going to be one of those arty-farty accurate people, funnily enough, when I started creating Rebound, I wasn't a dad.
Oh, yeah.
I was going for the experience. I was trying to rebound.
Oh, yeah. So, it was, I remember you saying it was semi-biographical.
So as all that was happening, I was jotting it down type of thing.
Yeah.
Then obviously got into a relationship, had the first kid and stuff like that. And then thinking second kid when we were filming it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. So that was fun.
That's when you were filming it?
Yes. I had a toddler and a baby.
I shouldn't be laughing because I've got one at home, even I don't like that.
It sort of worked for the character, because my character was knackered looking.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what year it was, because I actually think I had another baby.
Like I say, it came up on Facebook, and it's 6 years ago.
No, tell a lie.
Week was the release of the first episode on Facebook, so you're probably going back 7 years ago to when I'd say it started filming, not when you started writing it, but it started filming.
So I'm lying. I had the kid, a toddler, and a baby. And also during the filming, I had the snip, so that was fun.
Yes, I remember that because I believe we
Yeah.
made a joke out of it in the series, didn't we?
Yes, because
we did.
not long after I had the snip,
You're getting the vibe of
I
what
w-
this series
yeah.
was about.
Oh yeah, because literally, I mean, the series is basically my character gets dumped, his mate.
Hiya.
He called you Lazzy straight up. Stevie plays Lazzy. Mate convinces my characters that basically you go out on the rebound, you get over it in a heartbeat. But the problem is my character's the type of person puts his foot in his mouth, so no, he wasn't going to be pulling
If you
easy.
do want to watch it, you can catch it on. I think it's still on Amazon Prime. Huh?
It's still on Amazon Prime, but also I've edited a pilot version, like a sitcom pilot version. I've edited it, screws loads of stuff together just to make it more snappier, and that's on my YouTube channel. Cool. Not promote myself, but yeah, check that out.
But I will put a link of that in the description, so if you do want to watch it, click the link and watch it.
Right, there you go. So that's spot on. And yeah, like I said, I had the snip and everything, and that came around a scene where Franny, who plays my ex in it.
Shout out to Franny Tremaine.
Hello. And she basically, she's dumping me in it, and she's got to pretend to knee me in the balls. So that was a risk at the time, because if you get kneed in the balls, you could rip
and if I remember
open.
correctly, that wasn't too long after the operation.
No. So that was a very risky day for me. So basically, her acting like it really put mental images in my head.
There's a bit of method in that one.
Yeah. Because if she really hit me, that my testicles would have been all over the place. Got ripped out of the bag and everything. So.
Disclaimer: there is testicle talk in this episode. But no, obviously. So, like I said, the challenges that we faced during filming, because it was. I was going to say a low budget, but I'm just going to be straight up. It was a no budget.
It was a no budget.
No budget production, as probably many of you watching this episode have worked on.
Yes.
So it's it's getting a cast together. It was getting extras because we needed extras. You've got to get a team together, and you've got to kind of expect them all to work for free. So yeah, the challenges involved in that was fun.
That was a lot of challenges. Just trying to get you. Obviously, you encounter. I've got what I'm saying here. You do encounter actors that obviously just want to be paid and stuff like that.
Yep.
When you have to promote yourself, sometimes you have to go for a large portion of the time. You have to go for these freebie jobs, and these are in order to get like footage for your show.
I feel like that's quite. I mean, obviously, apprenticeships aren't unpaid, but they are low paid, and I think in quite a lot of industries you do get apprenticeships. It doesn't just have to be in the showbiz world, acting industry, whatever you want to call it. It's just everywhere. When you do an apprenticeship, you start off low, and then you build yourself up to full paid, full qualified, whatever you want to call it.
Well, that's it. I mean, you got to put it in work as well. And also, the good thing about doing these things, it actually prepares you for the actual professional gigs. Because if you learn that discipline, you're getting taught the discipline for nothing. Actually, I say nothing. You get paid for a show reel. That's good enough.
Yeah, this is it, exactly. So, to be fair, that's a good point, actually, because I remember right at the start of my acting career, I was taking classes at Thinking Actors. Shout out to Peter Cabot, Thinking Actors, who has just recently been on Coronation Street as well, so congratulations on that. But I had to stop doing them classes due to financial affordability. So I literally ended up going down the route of doing, like you say, the freebies, so like I say, Rebound, did like student films and stuff like that, like you say, to build up a show reel, because you might not be getting paid from it, but if you can make a show reel out of it that you can put out there to get yourself a paid job, it's there's your payment, basically.
And also you get promoted as well, because the people are trying to put the stuff out there, so they're promoting the actors, so you're getting put out there by someone else other than yourself, begging people to follow you on Facebook and all sorts.
Subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Subscribe. So you get someone else actually doing that for you, which is brilliant. So that's a nice boost. And obviously, people who watch them, they'll start watching you. They'll follow you. Yep. So you've got more of a following happening. So that's how it works nowadays. You've got to get people to follow you.
You do. Yeah. Social media, as much as we probably hate to admit it, is the tool, isn't it?
It's the new TV. That's how it is. Like, forget ITV, BBC, all that. It's YouTube now, baby.
So let's go from so in regards to Rebound, let's go from the very beginning. So obviously, well, I say the very beginning. Obviously, you wrote it like we've already mentioned. It was semi-biographical on
Yeah.
your life.
Oh yeah.
So, and obviously we spoke about obviously you auditioned yourself, and obviously there will be other people that auditioned as well for the part of Lazzy. So let's talk about, say, getting your team together in regards to, obviously, again, shout out to Andrew Ball, the director. Shout out to Michael, what's his surname?
Roberts.
Roberts.
Yeah.
I was going to say Michael Richards, and that's why I knew that weren't right, but I knew it begun with an R.
Yeah.
I knew it begun with an R, but I'm like, it's not Richards. Michael Roberts, Andy Lowe,
Kim Woodhouse.
Kim Woodhouse, Kirsten Colley, Jacob.
Oh, there's loads.
There's literally loads. There's so many to name. There's so many to name. But how did you go about getting that team together? Was it a case of, anyone that wanted to get involved, you just got in? Was it? Could you be selective? I don't know.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you here, Stephen.
Yes.
I did book her on. What happened, right, is obviously the first thing that I did with Rebound, I shot like a test scene. And
Yes.
That was with my good mate Danielle. Where
shout out to Danielle Jones as well. Forgot to mention Danielle. She's quite a big part of the series, to be fair.
Yeah. She plays the mate who's trying to help him out.
Yeah.
Good at two shoes, really.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan, but she's not like that in real life.
No, fantastic.
Yeah. A good friend and a pain in the arse. Not literally, no. Anyway, and I did a test scene with her. I just wanted to also test my character out.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see if it could work, because he's the type of person who just literally puts his foot in his mouth. He just talks and he tries getting out of it and it gets worse. You'll have to see it to find out. It's been shown on Amazon Prime right now.
If you like a comedy, you will like it. If you like 2 pints of lager, in-betweeners.
You have to pay for it though, unfortunately.
Trying to think of anything. If you've got Prime, it's included.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's if you very much like them comedies, it's very much a bit of you.
Yeah, a bit naughty. So
Naughty.
I did the test scene with her, and the test scene seemed to. I put it on Facebook, and it seems to generate quite a lot of views. I think over 25,000 views.
I was going to say, it's quite a lot, wasn't it?
It was a lot of views unintentionally. I was just testing it
out.
People
found it funny that you got dumped. Sounds harsh, but true.
Probably found it funny I couldn't get my foot on my mouth as well. But yeah, so Andrew Balshaw, he approached me on that one because, funnily enough, I was working on an advert with him, one of my first big brand adverts, which was the Harvey's Furniture.
Yes, I remember the Harvey's Furniture advert.
So that's how long back we're going here.
I do remember that one.
Jesus Christ, that's like 2014, I think. So yeah, it's that long ago. Most people weren't born then. Anywho, so he approached me on that. We were talking about it. I told him about Rebound and stuff like that. And then as years go by, I think you've seen how popular the test scene.
Yeah.
So he approached me and said, I'd like to make a series of this. Brilliant, happy days. So we wrote it as a web series.
Yep.
He organised the production people, and I was I wanted to be mainly in charge of the actors.
Yes.
And stuff like that, because obviously with knowing how to act myself, I wanted to know who was correct for the parts.
Yeah.
I think I got that quite spot on.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
So it's your baby as well, and at the end of the day, it's come from it's come from yourself. So again, it's like we were talking a little bit before before we started filming, didn't we, about like the projects we kind of love to work on, as much as what the writer or director says goes.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that little bit of creative influence that you can maybe throw your own ideas in, and because sometimes, as I like to call it, you can have a happy accident.
Yeah.
Something that you don't think is going to happen ends up happening, and you're like, oh, I like that. Yeah. Keep that in.
And we had a lot of happy accidents on.
We did.
On
Chippy Tits was
amazing.
That's the one that I remember more than anything.
Oh, we didn't use it though, did we? I don't think.
I think we did. I think you did a scene of it. I don't think you put it in the actual series, but I think you did a scene of it because I remember you eating the cone of chips.
Yeah.
Sat on the bench.
Yeah, because we just wanted to shout out like when he walked out. Put him down, Chippy Tits.
Yeah. But this is what happened. You get happy
I need to double check it. No, that was good though. But so yeah, because you came on board.
I did.
We got all the other people on board as well, and I think also as we were releasing the episodes, it started gaining a bit more of a popularity.
Yeah,
So-
I'd definitely say so.
So it was easier to get more actors on board as we were going down the lines.
Yeah, I'd definitely say so.
Yeah, because if something's starting to generate a bit of a name for itself, it's quite easy to get people on board.
Yeah.
Then you know,
That was the thing.
without pay.
I was at it because, as some people may know, I started a production company called River Blue Productions because I've got my own ideas as well. But it's like you're saying, when you're doing that first one, you've got to get a bit of clout behind you.
Yes.
And once you've got that clout behind you, then people start to, like say, give interest and stuff like that. Otherwise, it is literally just a case of, please help me. Please help me make this film. Which, you know, some kind of people will, but some won't.
Yeah, exactly.
So so Rebound, was it about 6 months worth of filming? Or am I wrong in that?
It's probably roughly about that, or a little bit over. I think we had the plan of trying to get one out there a month at a time, but
it didn't happen.
That couldn't work because at the end of the day,
that was another part of the issues that we had. So obviously, like I say, it's getting cast and crew up to the location. I know there was editing issues as well. There was a sound file issues with one episode.
I think there was some sort of.
There was a sound issue with one episode.
Yes.
I do recall. I think it was episode 4.
Yeah, there was always an issue going on.
There was
something.
but these are issues that you will always come across, especially when you're making your own work. Because you know, I won't talk on your behalf, but for me, a novice, you know, that's not done this before, but that's part of the fun of it. Well, you learn as you go. But that's definitely part of the fun of it.
Well, the scripting, what I found as well, writing it, and then you film it, you see it, you're like, yeah, that doesn't really work actually. You know, that
you can play with it, can't you?
Yeah, but that's what I thought. I thought because there was a whole scene where my guy's on the phone to her, and the image I had in my head
was completely different to what came out on camera.
It just didn't work. It didn't work at all.
Well, these are the things. But again, this is what I mean. You're learning as you go, aren't you? So you know. And that's in regards to whether it be on set in editing or, you know, what have you, do you know what I mean? And you've got they're part of the journey to become, you know, half decent at what you do. So obviously there was Rebound that we worked on, that we faced, like obviously certain challenges with that. And then we did another little comedy web series, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Didn't we, my good man? Called The Lockdowners. If anyone's seen that, starring the late great Ewan McIntosh, Andy Gibson, myself, Andy Connor, I believe Zara Abraham was in there.
Yes.
I'm trying to think.
And also Louis Emmerich.
Louis Emmerich. Yeah, Charles Louis Emmerich.
Everything at the moment.
He is. He's in Hollyoaks at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in Hollyoaks at the moment.
So yeah, that was a different load of challenges altogether because the Lockdowners, you can probably guess it was filmed in lockdown. About lockdown. So yeah, I'll let you talk a little bit about the challenges faced in that, because that's not even getting cast to come up to you. That's a whole new world of challenges involved in making your own work.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, that wasn't too much of a challenge. I think more the challenge with that was the motivation sometimes.
Yeah.
How can I put it? Obviously, we're all in lockdown.
Yeah.
It was boring. You know, we couldn't do anything. We couldn't get any jobs or nothing like that, acting wise.
Nothing.
The
whole world come to a standstill.
Yeah, it was boring. And I remember I threw this thing out there. It was it's like a lockdown karaoke thing where I got everyone to.
Oh God,
sing
yes,
the
I
Beatles
remember
song,
that. Yeah. I did. Which one did I do? Did I do Mr. Brightside?
Yes, we tried for Mr. Brightside. I don't think that worked too much though, so we didn't put it out there.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it's not because you.
No.
But,
no, you did. Which one was the one you released though?
What was it? It was the Beatles one. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
That was it. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
That one
was the one.
Everyone seemed to enjoy that one, really.
Yeah,
when I say everyone enjoyed that, I just got the local actors of the North.
Yeah.
Really, they all got involved in it, got them to sing their part, edited it all together, and it was just fun, really. And I thought this is quite easy to do, and then I thought I should try make a story about this guy. Mate, it had to be me. could only film myself.
No, but again, that's the perk of
Yeah.
you know, making your own work. You're not waiting for your agent to phone you. You're like, well, I'm
Yeah.
making my own. So obviously, the thing,
Yeah.
if you're making your own, you're going to be in it.
Yeah, I just wanted to do everything I do. I mean,
no, that's the perk of it, isn't it?
But what I wanted to do with that was the idea that I was on my own and thought you need like character interaction and stuff. But the best way of doing it is just filming it. So like your character, for example, the idea I had with your character was he was just bad with social distancing.
Yeah. Did not follow the rules at all.
But the beautiful way that I did that, I sent you the script, got you to do it. You filmed yourself like we're filming ourselves right now, and then sent it to me. I recorded it in the same way that you see me holding the phone, interacting with the
like
person.
A FaceTime call.
Yeah, basically, just like a FaceTime call, and it worked well. All you need was just the characters. Like I had a character which was some bored housewife who got horny drunk. Our man here just didn't understand social distancing. Ewan McIntosh's one was he was 2 weeks into lockdown, didn't even know he was in lockdown. The famous Lewis Emmerich, he was my ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend who didn't realise that he couldn't punch me, through the phone, and he ended up headbutting.
He had a bit of an hard man thing.
He headbutted the phone trying to hit me.
I remember.
And he realised I wasn't there. And then there's other characters. Like your mate Andy.
Oh, Andy Gibson. Yeah, Randy.
We ended up calling him Randy.
Andy.
And he kept on accidentally ringing my guy. Doing stuff like
unveiling himself.
It's not for my phone.
I'll be honest, I've done it at least once filming this, but I thought, you know what, we're on a good run here.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving it.
Leave it at that.
For people that don't know what that means, we've tried to do this probably about 5 times before we've got this far.
Kept on knocking the mic.
And we're about 20 minutes in, and I'm thinking, I'm not wasting 20 minutes of footage. I'm just going to carry on.
Just because of that.
So I will apologise if it sounds like someone's punching the microphone halfway through. Just us tapping it back. Yeah, we're sorry. We're not filmmakers. We're just having a laugh.
No microphones were harmed in their duration.
No, just us.
So that was it. It was easy. It was easy, really. I just contacted people. Everyone was up for it because everyone was bored shitless, being stuck in lockdown. So everyone was up for it.
That's another thing I was going to mention as well, because obviously, again, you've been in the business longer than I have, but even myself, obviously, I've been in it for 10 years, and eventually you just meet people along the way, don't you? Which does make creating your own work a little bit easy, because, like I say, you can just reach out. It's like friends, isn't it? You're just working with your mates, aren't you? You just reach out to your mates and go, do you fancy doing this a little bit for me?
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, they'll do it for you. And it works.
I mean, I'm in a position now, like...
people call it networking, but I don't like to call it. I don't like the term networking. It's just,
just making pods, really.
Basically, I don't like the term networking.
I hate networking anyway.
It just sounds so professional, and
it sounds
you don't need to be professional. Just say hello to people. That's it.
I'll be honest, I went to a networking thing recently. It was like networking for filmmakers and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really classify myself as a filmmaker, but you want to create your own shit. You got to. And oh my god, man, it was like speed dating. It was horrible. You go into this bar and stuff.
You go in there for a forced what's it?
And they're all coming up to you like.
The best kind of way to network, if that's what you want to call it, is just go to film festivals, or even just go watch a theatre show or something like that. And it's not even, like I say, it's not networking. You just say hello to people. Hello, I really enjoyed this. Do you know what I mean? You end up meeting people along the way.
It's funny you say that though, because I've intentionally submitted projects to film festivals thinking that's local. If I get submitted, I'm going to go. Never do. So I haven't turned up to any because I've even thought, I feel like an asshole. It didn't suddenly work.
But and as well, I wanted to talk a little bit about, because we have been going for 25 minutes, so I'm going to try and, because people might have lost interest. You're
probably not even listening now.
It could be boring. So I'm going to try and wrap it up a bit. But I did want to mention your new project that you're working on, or your main one, shall I say, Almost Dead. Obviously, I know there's a couple of other things you're working on.
Oh, God, yeah.
Feel free, chat away.
Yes.
Tell the lovely people.
Oh yeah, I will tell the local people. I'm working on a few things at the moment, to be honest with you. At the moment, I'm just doing this comedy sketch.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up doing quite a few more of them. Lockdown is coming back. And Manny will be in that. That'll be coming back because I just think there's something in it.
There's more to play with, definitely.
There was a continuation on the story, basically, so you can check it out.
Yeah.
Lockdown
There was more than one lockdown, as we all know, so
yes,
there's definitely room to play with there.
There's definitely room to play with, and also, I just think, just like the interaction, it's all down to characterization. It'll be fun. But the one that I'm doing now is Almost Dead. Realistically, the idea of it is to sell the pilot script to a production company to get made.
Yeah.
So I've already done a test the scene. That seems to be doing well. People have interest in it. It's basically about my guy. He can talk to the dead, and he really doesn't want to, and he's pissed off about it. He's not happy. So these dead people all come to him and say, he pass a message on, and he's like, doesn't want to.
Yeah.
But he has to shut them up so he can get a decent night's sleep and stuff like that. He just doesn't want to be plagued by it. So that's sort of a different take on it, really.
Where did that idea come from?
The idea, it's funny enough saying this. Well, I mean, I've always had interest in that type of stuff anyway. Right. But I did think to myself, what if you don't want it? You know what I mean? Because
if you don't want that gift?
If you don't want that gift, everyone seems good. People who claim to have that gift will probably do love the gift.
Yeah, some of my mum's massively into it. She used to do all the tarot stuff and all this stuff. She loves all that. Yeah.
But I mean, you want the gift. Most people want that gift. That'll be great. But what if you didn't want the gift? And it's a very tender topic.
Absolutely.
Like the scene, for example, that I filmed. It's he's got a message from a deceased mother to her daughter who's at the grave, and he's sort of like, this bitch here's got a message for you. I can't be asked delivering the message, but I'll deliver it to you, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, which just completely just takes the dynamic to a different place, really.
Yeah, of course it does.
And that's what I was hoping for. I mean, the definite room for stories in that as well.
Absolutely.
Because these spirits are hunting him down to pass on the message, so he's going to encounter a lot of stuff,
100%. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it though, because I've seen a bit of it.
I feel like I'm going to have to do it, to be honest with you, because what I did, I filmed it on the phone.
The problem is when you grass yourself up on social media and tell people you're doing it, you can't do it.
Oh, no.
No. So, I'm going to wrap this one up because it is half an hour. We've done well.
Bloody hell, that's a lot of talking, isn't it?
I told you that's what we like. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of this new little series with myself and Andrew Connor. There is going to be more because we've got loads more to talk about. As you can probably tell, we're just having a chin wag, and that's just what we do. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out Andy on social media, his YouTube channel and all his social media, because he puts his content on there, whether it be his comedy sketches or test scenes and stuff like that. Yeah. Like I say, check out Rebound. I'll put the link in the description for the pilot episode that he's put together. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.